Hello guys and welcome back to another video. I am Ashley. For those of you who are new in today's video, I'm just going to be doing a very quick makeup, no makeup look. So if you guys are interested, keep watching. Alright guys, so jumping right in, I've already washed my face with my cleanser, did my face care for the morning. So I'm just going to go in now with one of my skin barrier little pads here. And I'm reaching like the last little couple in here. It's so juicy in the bottom of this thing here, but I like to use these Revive skin barrier pads that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. And like the key to this makeup, no makeup look is to just be really prepped. Your skin needs to be really, really prepped. And this just adds a little bit more moisture to the skin before I go in with my other products. Alright guys, so now I'm going to go in with my moisturizer, and it is the Banner Cream Moisturizer, of course. And I know how my method to how I'm doing this is like not like anybody else's, but this method just seems to work best for me. You do it how you choose, but this is just what works best for me. So I go in with my moisturizer. I want to make sure that I'm getting all over the face. I'm just gonna let that sit and dry just a little bit. So now I'm gonna go in with my primer, and I'm using the Nessamyrix Radiant Blurring Balm. And I'm just gonna use the littlest amount because I don't need a whole lot. And just gonna put some in each section and smooth it out. Okay guys, so now I'm going to go in with my bronzer drops, and these are the Pure bronzer drops. I picked these up from the Dollar Tree. I have two of them. They actually have, I think I want to say they just came out with a new one, and I really want to try it, so I'm going to be looking out for it in the stores. So this is all I'm using, just that much here. I'm just going to take that and pat that in each section. And I don't normally like to work with my hands when I'm applying product, but I just feel like this just warms it and just makes it go on a little bit more smoother. And I'm not color correcting at all today. And I've already done my eyebrows, of course, off camera. So I just want to get this all over, evenly distributed, and it's giving me that bronzy glow look. So now I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Soft Glam Concealer. And I have this in the shade Deep Warm 55, and I'm just going to take a little bit to each area that needed to be color corrected. So just like little, I'm just going to do like a little spot conceal. Just placing it where I feel like I need a little bit more coverage. So now I'm going to take a brush and just kind of pack that in. And this concealer just covers really nicely. And I didn't have to color correct because, and I feel like just in my personal opinion, I feel like the bronzer kind of helps with the color correcting. I don't know what it actually does, but it's like magic. So I'm just taking my brush and just patting it in. And I'm just taking the remaining product and just kind of going over my forehead just a little bit. Just a little. Now I'm going to go in with my concealer. And today I didn't want to go in with a super bright eye. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. And this one is in the shade Deep Chestnut. Now, normally I use Deep Olive. I just want to take the tiniest amount for my under eye. And normally I use Deep Olive, but I just feel like Deep Olive is a bit too golden right now. I just feel like it will be a little too bright. And I just want this look to just be more on the natural side. So I'm just taking my brush and blending that in. It doesn't look too bright, but it just gives just enough. And usually I will highlight everywhere, like my forehead, my nose, my chin. But I'm just going to keep the focus under the eye today. And I feel like I brought the concealer down a little too far. So I'm just going to go in with that same brush, not adding any product, but just kind of taking the same brush and just kind of blending it in and up. Alright, so now I'm going to set that concealer, and I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade Honey. And I want to be very light-handed with this. So I'm just going to take my powder puff and dip it, and then take it on my hand and just kind of get some of that excess off. And I'm just going to set that area. Same for the other side. And I don't want that to sit very long at all, so I'm going to go ahead and remove that, the excess. I'm going to go in with a little bit of blush, and I'm using my NARS Argan blush, liquid blush. And I just want like just a tad bit of color. So I'll take my brush and pat it in. And I like to take my brush a little bit up on the high points of my cheekbones and on the sides of my forehead. I don't know, it just, to me, it just gives a more snatched look for me. I'm gonna do the other side. And I love this blush because it's not like super pigmented and it's so easy to work with. It's not super duper pigmented, but it just gives just enough, you know. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my bronzer, and my bronzer that I'm using today is the L'Oreal Infallible, and it is in the shade 550. And I'm just going to be bronzing the places that I normally bronze, which is up on my forehead, just adding a little warmth, cheeks. gonna take it across my nose too. I'm not gonna contour my nose today. I'm gonna go under the chin. So yeah, so I don't know which eyeshadow palette I want to use. I wanted to use this one, but I feel like it would take away from like the natural bronzy look. So I might just save this one for next time, but I did want to show it to you guys. It's the Morphe Python palette, and like they come with 6 shades, and these shades are so pretty, like especially this iridescent one. I love it so much. My husband had got it for me. And I just love the new colors that they're coming out with. Like they are so. So I'm just gonna go in and do like just a normal bronzy eye. And I'm just gonna use this palette that I got from Shein. I'm gonna go in this deep brown shade here and just apply it all over the lid like so. Okay, so for my lip combo today, I'm going to be using my Beauty Creations wooden lip pencil, and this is in the shade You Had Me at Espresso. And my lip shade, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Glow Reviver. And this is in the shade Peach Ring. I'm going to go ahead and set my face, and I'm using my e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. And I also want to hit it with the Make It Last Milani Spray. Alright guys, so I'm going to let this dry down and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so we are all dried down and this is the final look. The final look I love so much. And it doesn't take much to get this look. It only took me just a few minutes to put it together. I didn't have to do a whole bunch of color correcting. I didn't have to do all of that concealer, contour. And it looks really natural. So I don't know, you guys let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.